Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of JSO, and thank you for joining me on today's hunt. It is early May, temperatures are in the 70s, I've got a north wind at about 10 miles an hour, and we are about to go hunt some hogs. I had to jump inside my truck to give y'all a proper intro. When I tried to do it outside, I've got a dog barking at me, and I just wanted to jump in here to provide a little bit of insulation against the dog's noise. If y'all hear a dog barking in the background, that's exactly what it is. Now that's about par for the course for me, because every hunt seems to have its own version of challenges. Now this setup is perfect for that 10 mile an hour north wind. We're going to be hunting out of a tripod. About 3 nights ago in real time, I put an arrow through a boar with a sever broadhead. That was my most recent upload video. If y'all haven't saw that, I will link it at the very end of this video if you'd like to see it. But we have let this blind rest for 2 nights. My target boar is an extremely big one. If I'm able to put an arrow through him, he will be the second biggest boar that I've ever put an arrow through, and he will be my largest of this year. He has shown up 6 out of the last 7 nights in a row, so I have my fingers crossed that we will have an opportunity to make something really magical happen. Now, while I'm getting my things together and walking in for this hunt, I'm going to show you what broadhead we're going to be using today, and I'm also going to announce the winner of the Guess the Weight of the Hog contest. And that winner is going to be receiving 2 Sever 1.5 titanium broadheads shipped to him for free. So I will see y'all in just a few minutes. All right, guys, today's broadhead is going to be the Terra Firma Gladius. This is an Australian-based company that I purchased through thearrowbuilder.com right here in the U.S. My cost was $33 plus $5 shipping for a 3-pack. All right, let's get this box open. Here's how the heads are packaged. This is a one-piece steel construction single bevel broadhead. The front end is lengthened beyond a traditional 3-blade shape. It has a 50 Rockwell hardness rating. This is the 100 grain version, and the cut is 1 1/32 inches. This broadhead does feel reasonably sharp. I wouldn't grade it as the sharpest I've ever felt, but it is reasonable. Arrowbuilder.com does offer a service where he will sharpen them to razor sharp before he sends them for an additional cost, so that is an option. I am going to shoot this one as it comes factory. This broadhead spin tests really well. If you're interested in trying these broadheads out, make sure you go to the description of this video and I will link the arrowbuilder.com site and go check them out. As a reminder, I am not sponsored by any broadhead company. Occasionally I will reach out and ask if a company will send me one package so I can do my own unbiased testing on them and give an honest review. In my most recent video, I put an arrow through a hog with a Sever 1.5 titanium hybrid head. I weighed that hog, and I did a contest where I was going to give away 2 Sever broadheads to whoever guessed the closest weight to this hog. The weight of the hog was 115.49 pounds, and Steve Jones guessed 117 pounds. He was the closest guess. I have responded to his guess. He has until June 30th to reach out to me, and I will get these broadheads mailed to him. So thank you everyone for playing, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our giveaways. Let's get right into this hunt. All right, well, congratulations again to the winner of those Sever broadheads. I made it into the blind successfully without spooking off any animals. And those of you that have followed the channel for a little while, you know I like to start off these hunts with a verse of the day. Today's verse comes from 2 Corinthians 12:9, and the verse states, "God said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Now what this means is sometimes we have to try everything in our power to achieve something before we give it all to God. We have to be completely empty to realize that God's grace is sufficient for us and His power is made perfect in our weakness. All right, we are all set up. I'm going to go ahead and get quiet, and I'm excited about today's hunt. I can feel it. Something good is going to come together. Well guys, I've been sitting here about 55 minutes collecting my thoughts and watching the footage over and over in slow motion, and I'm very fearful that it's possible I hit him a little far back. When I drew my bow and was starting to align the sight pin, he was hard quartering away, and as I settled the pin, I feel like my brain did not register that he had turned almost broadside to me. You know, these chances don't come very often on a giant boar like this. I can't tell you how deflating it is when I don't put the arrow right in the crease of the shoulder. You have to hit these hogs right in the crease of the shoulder. Their vitals sit so far forward, they're nothing like a deer. Well, I am disappointed in myself. I do feel like we have some hope. So I'm going to carry my things back to the truck, grab my flashlights, and we're going to jump on the trail. I do have to admit, it's a very spooky feeling, thinking there might be a liver hit giant boar over there. Y'all saw how fast and mean this guy was to that other boar. There is an eerie feeling. Good news is I have given him close to an hour now. If there was a lung hit, which I'm praying that there was a lung hit, he will be expired. I will see y'all back on the trail in just a few minutes. All right, I made it back out here, right here next to the feeder. I'm gonna flip this camera around right through there. See my lighted knock. Of course, that's always fun. I get down on hands and knees to get through where this giant hog went. All right, let me climb through there. Here's the arrow. Surprisingly, that looks amazing. So we know we're not in the guts. We either got one or both lungs. I don't think that's dark enough red to be liver, so maybe we're okay. Actually, that looks outstanding. Goodness. Okay, he is pouring out some red stuff. This is a positive sign. Let's see another spot over there. Ooh, this is so nerve-wracking. How mean and fast that dude is. How thick it is in here. So his cavity hasn't filled up yet, so that red stuff isn't pumping out of the hole yet. If we can just stay with the trail long enough till that cavity fills up, we'll start seeing a better trail on the ground. Don't know which way he went from here. Okay, here we go. Got a speck. Looks like he turned this way. Okay, we're still on the right trail. There's a good sign. Okay, hopefully he's starting to pump. Again, I can't tell y'all how nerve-wracking this is, knowing how big this dude is and watching how aggressive he was with that other big boar that was with him. All right, here's some more. If this BT will keep increasing in volume, I'll feel really good knowing we got a lung. If you get liver, they tend to seal up and dry up and turn to just little pin drops. Some more. Keep scanning ahead of me, making sure I don't have him still breathing and with one last burst in them. Oh goodness. Yeah. I want to add some more spookiness to it. Listen to this. For those coyotes in the background. So we got a giant hog, coyotes, and me out here with no cell signal. So let's go. This is why we do this. Oh, I'm feeling good now that we got some good red stuff on the arrow and a good trail going. Let's finish the job. more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Whew. Look at that. Okay, we were just fine. Look at that. It exited exactly where I wanted it to. Oh my goodness. Look at the gear on this sucker. Woo! Oh my goodness. Whew. That will work. All right, let me get him cleaned up a little bit and hauled out of here, and I will see y'all in a few minutes. Oh my goodness. Hey, what do y'all think about these raised hair along the back like this? What does that signify? What type hog is this? And there's the tail type. Look at this guy. He fills up my whole entire cart. Can't wait to get him on a scale. I could not drag him out of here with my strap. I had to get my hawk crawler in here, so. This broadhead did an amazing job. We almost got complete pass-through. I believe just maybe the veins were left inside this bore, and when he went through the thick stuff, it pulled right out the exit side. Let's test it. The broadhead is not overly sharp, but that's okay. I mean, look what it just passed through. Structurally, the integrity is nearly perfect. I don't see any dings or dents or broken off pieces. Held up really well. I'll spin test it at home, give it a sharpen up, and it'll go back in the quiver. What a emotional roller coaster. Sometimes these lights and the darkness with the lighted nocks can be a little deceiving as far as where the shot placement was. Turns out we made a highly effective shot. It exited right behind the crease on the opposing shoulder. We got almost a complete pass through with that Firma Gladius broadhead. Only the veins were sticking inside this hog until he ran inside the thick stuff, and the arrow pulled right out of him. As y'all saw, we had the red bubbly stuff on the arrow, so we got at least one lung, the exit side. So overall, that Firma Gladius broadhead, I'm extremely happy with that. It will need to sharpen back up, but the integrity of it is excellent, and the result speaks for itself. I'm in no way sponsored by those guys, but I do highly recommend them now that I see the performance and the flight. I wasn't going to do a giveaway today, but there are two things that I'd like to celebrate. One, this is my biggest boar of the year. Two, I have faith that y'all are going to push me across that 3,000 subscriber milestone if it hasn't already been hit by the time I publish this video. Three, this is Memorial Weekend, and in honor of all those that have served and paid the ultimate sacrifice in our U.S. Armed Forces, I want to do a giveaway on their behalf, and I just want to take a moment to show how thankful I am for those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. So while y'all are out there celebrating and barbecuing this weekend, if you're watching this right when it publishes, y'all please take a moment to be thankful while we have this holiday. Okay, I'm going to be weighing this hog right after I finish this video. I want y'all to take a guess in the comment section of this video. Let me know what you think this hog weighs, and whoever guesses the correct weight will win a pack of these Firma Gladius broadheads. I will ship them to you for free. You have to be subscribed to the channel, you need to like the video, and guess the correct weight. You know, some of y'all may wonder, why does this guy get so emotionally involved over a hog and a questionable shot, worrying about I might not recover it? And what I have to say about that is, in today's world of internet hunting, we have so many horn stars. Everybody's worrying about how many inches a buck was, 160 inches, 180 or 200. I don't hunt places where I'm going to ever shoot a giant trophy buck. I'm not a man of unlimited means where I can go pay to shoot one. The things that get my emotions going and give me that feeling of success and happiness is these big giant boars, and occasionally I'll get a big axis deer also. So I encourage y'all lift up these hunters you see out there posting pictures, even if it's a spike, a young buck, a small hog, just lift them up. We all got started somewhere. Not all of us have access to trophies. Just be thankful that we have another brother out there or sister enjoying the great outdoors and God's creation, and that I'm thankful for. So as hunters, let's lift each other up and not not belittle each other for what we're shooting, for what a trophy is to us. Just celebrate that we're out there sharing the same passion. I just want to thank y'all for joining me on this hunt. If you like this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you get notified next time I drop a new video, and you don't miss it when I announce the weight of this hog and the winner of the Broadheads. May God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you next time.